All right, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is going to be a quick pick'em video. UFC 304. Let's talk about 3 fights and how they possibly could play out. First, let's start with Paddy the Baddy versus King Green. All right, to get to the point, I think Bobby Green may have the cleaner striking, the better overall technique, but Bobby Green, King Green, keeps his hands low. Paddy the Baddy is not afraid to engage. He's kind of reckless, but he certainly has power, and I wouldn't count him out in a stand-up against Bobby Green. But speed and technique, I'm going to give to Bobby Green. So edge and striking, Bobby Green. Size and strength, I'm going to go Paddy the Baddy. Paddy Pimblett gets freaking huge, man, when he's not competing. And that carries over into the fight. He has some brutal weight cuts, but he certainly packs on the size, and he rehydrates well when he steps back in that cage. So I think Paddy the Baddy is going to be the bigger man in that fight. Where could that matter? In the grappling. So since we segue there, who do I think has the better grappling? I'm going to say Paddy Pimblett. But that only matters if Paddy Pimblett can get the fight to the mat. Can he get Bobby Green to the floor? I think he can, but it's going to require some effort. But I think if he gets King Green on that mat, I think he will definitely have the advantage and dominate in the grappling. Bobby Green should be in danger if he's on the floor with Paddy the Baddy. And I think if Paddy Pimblett wins, it might be due to TKO, ground and pound, or submission. Most likely submission from Bobby Green getting hit, maybe turning over, giving up his back, getting rear naked choked. Cardio and conditioning, I'm going to go with Bobby Green. That's really important. I think part of Paddy Pimblett's weight cut hurts his cardio. Toughness, I think both of these guys are super tough. I'm going to give the edge in toughness actually to Paddy Pimblett. I think something's wrong with that kid. He got a screw loose in a good way. And I think he'd rather die out there than lose. So ultimately, who am I picking to win this fight? I know a lot of you guys might be picking against Paddy Pimblett. I could see Bobby Green piecing him up on the feet due to Paddy having kind of like a reckless style standing. But sometimes that works for him. I'm still going to go with Paddy Pimblett. I think he could get the finish as well. So final pick, Paddy Pimblett. I'm going to say if he's going to get a finish, most likely submission. Moving on to the next fight, let's talk about Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes. I think Tom Aspinall should win this fight. I think he's the superior fighter. Tom Aspinall is a freak of nature. He's part of that new breed of heavyweight. The guy is massive. He's like a British Francis Ngannou, meaning super athletic, huge, heavily muscled, phenomenal athlete. Tom Aspinall could do it everywhere. He could beat you in the stand-up. He could beat you in the ground, submissions. Curtis Blaydes should have him in the pure wrestling. But is that going to matter? Only if Curtis Blaydes can stay safe on the mat. If he maintains top control, safe positioning, lands ground and pound, elbows. We know Curtis Blaydes could be super dangerous with those elbows. Cardio and conditioning, I think these guys are about equal. I'm going to go with Tom Aspinall. I think Tom Aspinall has more ways to win. I can see him winning via KO. I can see him winning via submission. I think he's a better athlete. I think this is more his time right now. So final pick, I'm going Tom Aspinall, and it might be a finish. Moving on to the last fight, Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. I think Leon Edwards has this fight. I mean, he's really difficult to take down. Has good anti-wrestling. Has good everything, really. I mean, he has phenomenal striking, super technical. He does have stopping power. He has great jiu-jitsu. Belal Muhammad has like a smothering pressure style, and his stand-up has come a long way. I mean, the guy, he is dangerous standing. He could knock you out as well. That's not necessarily his bread and butter, but his evolution has been cool. I think Belal could win this fight, depending if he's able to impose his will on Leon Edwards. If he could grind him out, make Leon waste energy, initiate grappling. That's Belal Muhammad's world. And now that he's formidable standing, he's not so much of a target standing. He's not desperate to get a takedown. He can hang and even hurt you on the feet. That makes him more dangerous against Leon Edwards. But I think Leon Edwards is just a better fighter. I'd expect him to outclass Belal Muhammad. We'll see what happens there. A fight's a fight. Anything can happen. But I'm picking Leon Edwards to win. I think he's going to be hard to take down. I think if he gets taken down, he should be able to get back up. That may be a tall task against Belal Muhammad, but I think Leon Edwards could do it. And if it stays standing, I would definitely give the edge to Leon Edwards. I think he's smoother, more technical, just a more experienced striker. So I can see Leon Edwards via decision, but I also could see Belal Muhammad via decision. by grappling the heck out of Leon Edwards. But final pick, I'm going Leon Edwards. So that's it, guys. Those are my picks for those 3 fights. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Enjoy the fights. After they're done, we'll come back and talk about them as usual. That's it, my friends. Until the next one, take care.